Hello Gemini! Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman. I think it says artwork, right? Artwork by Katrina Sokolova. There is a website for them, ToriHartman.com. Also, there's WatkinsPublishing.com. Go ahead and freeze that frame if you're interested, and that way you can search them out if you want to. Supportive Oracle cards, Spellcasting Oracle cards by Flavia, Barbara, and Lizbeth. There's their full names, but there is a website for them too. She Who Is Art, if I can get it close enough, and it focuses, SheWhoIsArt.com. Last month it was on sale, but I mean this reading is valid for you when it comes to you, but it was March 2021 it was on sale. I don't know if it would be now. I think it's a really gorgeous deck, so I hope people buy it. And it keeps going. Okay. Okay. The energy is really kind of like, I have to convince. I feel like that's where we're standing, and I'm not having the easiest time of it. Emperor showed up. I was getting like a very Aries energy. I mean, we're in Aries technically when I'm doing this. Again, this reading is valid for when it comes to you. You're trying to convince somebody and you're having a hard time. You're trying to show them what you see, and you're trying to show them, I'm not saying we should make this definite one decision. I'm saying we should go over here. It's kind of like we should go over here. We should travel here because there's a lot of good things here. There's a lot of things we can do. It's kind of like, I'm not trying to make one, like we should go to, this amusement park at this time in this state at this date. I'm not trying to be that defined. I'm kind of like, let's go to Florida. There's a few things there. We have a couple different amusement parks we could go to that are really nice. We got some beaches. There's some other things we could do while we're down there. We could travel to things that are pretty close. Like, I feel like that's how I'm presenting it. Like, this location has a lot of possibilities. And the energy you're coming up towards is just like, I want you to define this more, Gemini. I want more of a detailed, this is what it is, this is what we will do. And you're like, but we want to stay open. I don't want to say we're just going to definitely do this. When we get there, we might find out there's a couple other things that are much more lucrative, are much better for us. Opportunities may be better for something else, so I don't want to lock us into something. When we're physically there, when the day actually happens, we might have opportunities that are, like, if we already locked into something else, we might miss, and I don't want that to happen. So I think we should go into this area, we should book something over there, travel over here, and then see what happens that day, make decisions based on the day's possibilities. Who knows? It could rain, it might not. It might be a hot day, it might be a cold day. Who knows? The Emperor, this is Aries energy usually. But I feel like they're saying, you need to tell me more. You need to give me more details. You need to show me why I should believe in you. I want a plan. Like, they want you to tell them more. They want more details, and they want a definite, like, this is where we're going. They seem to be more... See, this energy should be compatible with you, just to be fair. Aries and Gemini are compatible, just the base energies. But Aries is going to keep pushing for... This doesn't mean you're dealing with an Aries, by the way. Don't get caught up in that. I'm just saying this energy is very kind of like, I want direction. I want this nailed down, and this is what we're going to do. They want you to make the decision. Is that stressing you? I think you could do this. Because I feel like once you realize what needs to happen here, I feel like you're kind of like, all right, well, if this is going to happen, and it depends on me making the decision, yeah, you got to take the lead on this. Definitely. This energy won't relent until you make the plans. Kind of like this, here's the date, here's the time, here's what we're going to do. I got us these tickets for this park. We'll stay there all day. There's also a show going on inside that park. I got tickets for that as well. The next 3 days go this way. We'll go here. We'll go there. That's what they want. And once you lock it down, you could even, I feel like you could be like, all right, of the 4 days we're going to be there, I got 2 days planned, you know, this is what we're going to do. And these other 2 days are open days where we can explore the area. And here's my backup plan. If nothing else seems good, we'll do this, and I can get those tickets that day. We can do this on this other day, and we can do, like, I feel like you're doing backup plans. Like 2 days I have open, other 2 days I have planned. The 2 days that are open, I do have backup plans. So if it doesn't seem like something better shows up, I have something we can do. We can do that. So that's like what my backup plan is. I feel like that will get you through this. I think that'll make sense to a Gemini too. I hope I'm saying that right. I have some Gemini in my chart. I feel like I don't want to make this kind of like too rigid, because I know Gemini's not okay with that usually. Kind of like we need room to move. Like I have some Gemini there, and I kind of understand that room to move. Kind of like I don't want to be like so confined and defined. Like I'm just like, I can't breathe, I can't move. It's just so defined. So we need some moving. We need some room to move here. And I'm getting like, if you plan half of it and the other half of it, you kind of like, well, here's some options. We'll see how the day goes, but here's a couple options. That way, push comes to shove, I can just pick one. God forbid I can just roll the dice and be like, well, I guess we'll do that. And there we go. Then you can move forward. Because once you move forward, you just got to put the plan out there. This is what I want to happen. The other side, especially because there's a lot of fire there, they start pushing forward with their own agenda. Okay, we're going to be there from this day to this day. You got half these days planned, and the other half you got possibilities. Let me look at your possibilities. I want that one, we're going to do this. I want that one, we're going to do that. They fill in the other pieces. I feel like you're fine with that. Especially because they're your ideas. There's things you want to do anyway. I feel like they're going to choose more than likely from your possibilities. And then everybody seems to be happy after that. They won't move forward until you have a plan, though. But the thing is, they also very much want to move forward, but they won't until you start the plan off. Keep that in mind, because this King of Wands is here, because I feel like it's kind of like holding back. It's almost like this, like, it's like behind a curtain or something, like, you know, in Wizard of Oz, like you can't see it until you give the plan, and then poof, there it comes. Okay, I'm ready to move. Okay, wait, half of this you planned. These are possibilities. That will do, that will do, that will do. And then they just, because they want to go forward and make it happen. They want to make it happen. They're very animated with that. Once you set up the plan like that, I feel like it's very easy. I'm also getting for a lot of you, if that might be a good idea, like plan half of it the way you want it to go, leave the other half open with options. I feel like this is the best of both worlds for you. Yeah, the best of both worlds. Plan half of it, leave the other half kind of open with options. They're going to fill in those options. I feel like that's fine. I don't think that's going to bother you. I think that's okay. Because I'm getting the High Priestess kind of like, I don't want to be over-defined, but I realize I have to work with this energy. But it's also kind of like, when I see what they chose, it kind of excites me. And I'm kind of like, I wonder what else is there. I wonder what else is going on with that. That's like, I mean, I looked at it, I thought about it a little bit, but I didn't research it too deeply. But now that they've chose it and we're going to do it, I want to see what else is there. It's kind of like, oh, SeaWorld. Oh, that's right. I know that there's certain things there, but what else goes on there? How big is that park? What else can you do there? And I feel like you get excited about that. Like, what else is going on? Clarity. Is this, what is that? 7 of Cups. That's like, you know, I like some mystery. I like some mystery. It's ironic that Clarity's coming in with the 7 of Cups. You have some mystery, but it's kind of like the mystery is being solved by the other person, and you're filling in more pieces. It's kind of like, I want them to define half the mystery, and then I will figure out, like, I'll Nancy Drew this, or I'll Sherlock Holmes this, or whatever you want to say it. Because it's kind of like interesting how these two are coming in. Like, I don't want to over-define this, but I want them to define some of it, and then they do, and that excites me. It's kind of like, then I get clarity about the mystery. Then I have to, it's like it gives me something to figure out, and I really like that. It's kind of like, it's like a game, kind of like I get to figure out this puzzle. I really like this. It does work out very well. They just won't move forward until you start it. You got to do half of it. They just won't. But when they do, once you do, the transformation happens. They go out, they're out of the stressful energy, and they go right into the transformation, making it happen. I'm also getting they're extremely happy with the outcome. You're going to be very happy with the outcome. The Lovers is the Gemini card in the deck. So I feel like this is going to be very much to your liking. You need a little bit of mystery. I just feel like that's Gemini's thing too. You need a little bit of mystery to figure out. If you have a little bit of a mystery to figure out, that really makes you happy. Within respect, obviously. Like, you don't You don't want to go into a horror movie and find out everybody died, obviously. But like, you know, it's a fun mystery. A fun mystery. Let's do that. Or maybe you do want the horror movie version. I don't know. You decide what you like. That was funny because it kind of came off to the side. Well, if it's just a story, maybe you would like the horror version. Maybe you would. It's fun. As long as it's fun for you. As long as you're enjoying it. That's the thing. I think we're there. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4. astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Thank you for watching and have a great day.